Well, does everybody have a drink?
Does everyone have a drink? It's not necessary, but like it should be.
Yeah, boy.
It really should be.
I'll go get a drink.
Yeah, go get one.
Oh no, he's back.
Boy.
So what's this podcast about? What are we doing?
It's just our podcast. We're gonna be talking about a few things. Just catching up. Life.
Like penis?
I got a couple of topics in mind actually, but we'll get to those when we get to those.
All right.
And then I'll say the name once Albert gets back. It's our first podcast, first official one.
Episode 0.
Wait, Albert, what drink did you grab? Black Corona?
The recording has started.
Yeah, it's a baby Corona.
What?
It's a baby.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like
babies now.
It's only like 7 ounces.
Jesus.
Look how tiny it is.
You want a half of mine, dude?
Here, everyone. Cheers to the first official MilkBox podcast.
Open this up.
Oh, you got Blue Moon. Shoot.
Yeah.
Yes, cheers.
And now is probably a good time to mention the name of our podcast. It's not. This podcast isn't called MilkBox. It's called MilkCrate.
Yes.
Oh, surely.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Clever.
I don't know if I'm ready for that. I was totally mentally prepared for box, not crate.
It's still square shaped if it helps.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that'll make the transition easier, but
Yeah. So
now I got to throw away all my notes.
MilkBox,
Life-
MilkCrate, Milky podcast.
Life is all about transition right now. We have to adjust.
We should probably mention like who's actually here talking to people who aren't watching this, like the video of it. So, hi, I'm Jaime. Someone else go now.
Hi, I'm Doug.
Damn it. You fucked it up.
All right, would someone else like to go now?
No.
Technically, 2 people have just gone.
No. We're done now.
I'm Daniel. Look.
I'm Albert. How you doing?
There we go.
Wait, what?
Wow. Great. All right, we got 4 of us.
Great start so far, guys.
At the time of making this podcast, we also have the only 4 that I have officially made videos for. Like, we have a few others. At this point, it's not even really hiding it because I wanted to make videos with them before. Like, we got Noah, we got Sam, whose channels I have in our featured section. But I guess people will meet them, for lack of a better word, later. But just because of the whole situation going on right now, I just couldn't really make videos with them.
Yeah, that shit brings me, like, we could do video game shit where we're, like, you know, talking to each other in the video game, like, instead of just, like, one of us.
Yeah. Like, I mean, a buddy of ours, Albert wouldn't know him, but his name is Jean-Marc, and he suggested just, like,
I know him, too.
Hey, me too.
We all know him.
No. Albert doesn't know him, though. That's what I'm saying. I'm talking to the viewers.
I thought
How do you know?
Albert does know him.
No. So Albert doesn't know Jean-Marc.
How do you know who I know and who I don't know?
Yeah.
Good point,
How
actually.
do you know that? How do you know
I
that?
know you technically do know him.
He might be friends on Facebook.
Maybe I am him. You don't know.
What? But yeah, so he suggested just like, oh, we could play like Call of Duty, like the Warzone mode with like multiple of us, and it's like that's actually a pretty good idea that I think I'm gonna steal.
And you guys could all download Apex Legends, and we could play Apex together.
Well, here's the problem. It's
also
still not
cross-platform.
cross. Is it already like cross-platform?
It
Oh shit!
Yep.
All right, I'll download Apex later tonight then.
Sweet. That's my shit.
I don't think I've ever actually asked Albert this, but Albert, do you play video games?
I would
Never
if I like had a console or anything, but or a PC,
never owned,
like a good PC. But
did you ever own one, like a Game Boy or anything like that?
The extent of my video game possession has been a Wii.
A Wii. All right.
Which actually still works.
Fair.
I'd like
mean,
to
the Wii
officially
U
announce
dope.
I am pro in golf. Thank you very much.
Hey, that's,
Nice.
that's a tough one.
Was it a Wii U? Or is it a
No.
No, Sheldon. I'm one of like 5 people that bought the Wii U, Sheldon. Okay.
When that came out, I was like, really? Because they were gonna stop making games for the Wii, and they're just gonna make it for the Wii U.
The Switch is pretty dope.
Oh,
I'm really happy I
a
got
Switch
that.
would be sick.
And like it's actually decent for some games. Like I heard The Witcher is actually really good on there, and same with Overwatch. Yeah.
I honestly didn't even realize that you could play other games besides like Mario Kart and Smash Bros.
Yeah, they've been really pushing for people to like develop games for like I think they made the latest Doom game on it. I could be wrong about that.
Oh, damn.
Like they're making actual like good games for it that aren't just from Nintendo.
Also, don't get me wrong, like Smash alone, I would buy it. Like,
That's why I bought it. That's the
Like-
whole reason I bought it.
yeah,
Totally worth it.
just that game alone, I'll buy it.
I mean, that was also kind of why I bought the Wii U, and I think why we bought the Wii, Danny. Wasn't like Smash Bros. Kind of the main reason?
I think that was the reason.
Yeah.
And-
I mean, we also claimed we were going to use it to get like exercise, which we totally didn't. But
I never said that.
that may have been my claim.
That is a terrible reason to buy a Wii.
Exercise?
That may have been saying.
Yeah, what
It's
kind of
a Wii.
exercise are you talking about? Actually, hold up. Albert could speak to this. Did you get any exercise when you're playing golf?
No, maybe my forearms. Like, I don't know.
See? Called it. You can't
good.
claim that.
I think that
I
was at
mean-
least like their marketing point. It's just like, yeah, get exercise by playing video games, which no
You
one
only
did.
get exercise if you take it too seriously.
Yeah.
That's the only time you get exercise.
Or if you never move at all in your life.
Here's the thing: when I'm like an old ass man and like in a retirement home or whatever, I'm gonna need like some form of exercise. I'm just gonna pull out the Wii. I'm gonna start freaking using
I
that
could
to get
see
exercise.
the Wii being good for older
Retirement
people.
home.
Yeah.
Bruh, by the time we're in retirement homes, there's gonna be something like way better to do than the Wii.
Oh, it's
You're
gonna be
probably
like
right.
VR plus like the whole Wii where you like aim the controllers and shit. It's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna love it.
It's gonna be sick.
Man, technology is pretty awesome now.
By the time we're that old, we're gonna be able to play video games like we're literally legitimately inside the video game.
I want
I
it to
hope
be
so.
so realistic where like it'll have like sensory stuff like I can smell all the smoke and shit. Like if
Whoa.
someone
Like,
farts in
if
the
I
game or
die, I want to actually die. You know?
Wait, what?
something. Me too. Me too. I want to feel all the pain,
Game, bro.
all the mental stress my character goes through when I'm playing Snake.
It's like
Yeah.
teammates like farts or some shit. You could smell that shit. And it's like,
Oh, the sulfur from the guns. Dude,
Damn
if freaking they made like a Pokemon VR game, I would spend more time in that than I would real life. Okay, if I could be a Pokemon trainer, that's what I'm doing for the rest of my life.
Man, I can see you now just sitting in your room like petting your Pikachu like for hours, just trying to get it all happy and shit.
I would get an Eevee instead of a Pikachu. Love Eevee.
Charmander.
I'm liking the glasses, Doug.
Thanks, man.
Hell yeah. Looking really fancy over there.
I was just playing Die, like, before I came here.
Wait, what?
Lost. I was playing Die. You know Die?
What is die?
No, I've
You're
never
not-
heard
We're
of it.
rolling dice?
Oh, Die?
No.
No?
Well, no, wait. I know what die is, but I'm trying to see if they know what die is.
Well, clearly we don't. I
They
just said I
don't.
don't know what it is.
Wait,
I do
who knows
not
what
know
die
what
is?
die-
Basically, you huck a die in the air, right? And you have a table. And there's
Yeah.
a line in the center, and you have to hit the die on the other side, and it has to be like to a certain. You have to throw it to a certain height, and then you have to get it on the other side. And if it bounces off the table and they can't catch it, then it's a point. But if they catch it, then there's no point. So that's the like. And there's also like a bunch of other rules to get like 2 points to 3 points, but like I mean, that's like deeper into it if we're like actually playing. But like yeah, it's pretty fucking fun. It's basically way better than fucking beer pong. Die is life.
Damn.
Die is life. Honestly,
That's life.
ever
There's a
since I started
whole-
playing Die is life.
I've
Well,
never
damn.
heard of that.
Yeah, I've never heard of that either. But apparently Albert has, which I
Yeah.
find hard to believe.
Well,
Question:
next
Have you
time I'm
tried?
home playing Die.
Have you
I'd be
tried
down.
different kinds of die? Because there's like your typical, what is it, 6-sided die, and then like a 24-sided die. Like,
Oh, the
have
shit
you
they
tried other
use for, like,
variations? Like, which ones
Dungeons
are
and
the hardest
Dragons.
one?
I haven't tried any other variations, but mostly because probably technically you're not supposed to, but hey, why not, right? I feel because like the bounce off the table would be a lot different with a more sided or I guess there's not less than 4-sided die, so
I
more
was
than
gonna say, yeah, there's like a pyramid shaped one. Like, imagine throwing that shit in the air and trying to
a
catch that.
triangle. Woo!
Oh, it just landed on its
Goddamn.
flat side. Okay.
Throwing a triangle die up in there, that would be something else. Playing die, like that would be something else for sure. That would be so
Cool
so
dice
difficult.
somewhere around.
It sounds like a variation of like quarters. You know, when you like cut the quarter into the glass.
Yeah,
Sounds kind of like that.
yeah.
But I like that.
A little, yeah. It's fun. It's fun.
It's the new young kid thing. They switched it up. That was my thing back in the day. Quarters. You guys play quarters?
I have a
Not
couple.
really, no. Like back when I was maybe 18.
Yeah. Wait, is that the game? I think I'm thinking of something else, but like, where you do this, you get a quarter, and you just fucking throw out the person's like fist when they have it on the ground on the fucking table.
I don't
Oh,
think that's what I've done.
I know what you're talking. No, I know what you're talking about. I know.
Yeah. That's
Wait,
not.
Jamie, you know what he's talking about?
Maybe it's not the quarters I'm thinking of though. I'm thinking of when you try and like get it into the cup.
Okay, no, that's what I was talking about. But Doug, I know what you're talking about. That
Yeah.
was like some shit I played I think in middle school, man. Like,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have a very vague memory of it, but like, what I recall is like, yeah, you'd like spin the quarter or some shit, and then you like try and make it hit the other person's knuckles. Like, it was violent. That game was violent. I don't know why the fuck people.
I've bled blood from that.
Okay, now I know what we're talking about.
Bled blood.
blood.
I'm
Wow,
bleeding
blood,
banana blood.
playing that one.
We should play that right after this, guys.
I mean, you gotta keep yourself entertained somehow
Virtually.
during these times. Virtually.
Virtually.
What the fuck?
Virtual.
Did it hit?
Just wait for the VR version so we can feel the pain.
Yeah. It's like kicking a goddamn football, but small with your hand.
Have you guys been actually able to do anything like that with quarantine? I feel like I haven't been able to like. I've had like meetings with my coworkers and stuff like that, where like just to catch up and stuff because you don't really get to see them face to face often, and you just grab a beer or whatever and just hang out. But I don't think that's really something that's really going on right now.
Guys. What happened to Albert?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I think you just dipped real quick.
Dude.
Yeah, to the people who are watching or listening, if you couldn't tell by now, we've been doing this over Skype.
Oh, there.
And Skype can be a little buggy sometimes, but that's the only way we could really do this podcast right now.
Is Zoom free? Maybe we should try that.
Zoom is to an extent. I don't know. I'd have to look at it again because last I looked, it was like a limited amount of time that you could do a call unless you paid more. Like I know that's what all the colleges have been doing. They're just like, okay, like we'll pay this much a month. We get unlimited time for like all our professors and all that. But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Zoom is
Maybe we should think about that.
The only thing about Zoom is it's definitely more like I'd say like consistent, like audio and video. However, everything is like essentially like dumbed down.
Yeah.
So like
What do you mean by
nothing
that?
is as high quality.
Really? I'm not seeing a lot of high quality here.
True.
I mean,
Like,
a perfect comparison, I think, is like Zoom is like what Skype is to Mac, but Skype is to Microsoft. It's like you can get a lot more creativity and
What?
like just freedom with Skype.
I know how to
Did you
do
say
that.
Skype? Did you just say what Skype is to Mac as Skype is to Microsoft?
No, Zoom is to Mac as Skype is to Mac.
Oh,
Jesus Christ,
okay,
Microsoft.
Dude, I swear,
Mac is
swear.
what?
Hey,
Oh, Albert's back.
yay. Welcome to the show.
Yeah. Yeah.
Should we do any kind of introductions for people? Because like you said in originally that we've done videos on everybody here, but like
Yeah.
me, for instance, nobody knows that I was in a video already. Besides, right
Well,
now,
you
I
had
have
your
to say that I
Rooster
was
video.
I was the Rooster in the
Yeah.
Rooster videos.
But we've also done like a couple gameplay videos with you.
So they recognize
like,
my voice, I guess.
yeah. I feel like people probably recognize you the second most out of everyone here.
Sorry for all the swearing. I'll cut back.
Eh,
What
it's
the
not
fuck
like
do
we're
you
trying
mean,
to
dog?
focus.
The fucking fuck?
Yeah, what
Fuck?
the fuck, man?
Damn it, guys.
Yeah. Funny fact, but I used that Rooster video. I added a few extra parts to submit for one of my studio classes.
Cheating.
Yeah. I got an A for it, so I'll take it.
Cheating.
Professor freaking loved it. It was he loved it.
Oh, Ed.
Yeah.
Can we get onto an important topic really quick?
Sure. What is it? What is
Sure.
it? Are you gonna
What's
show us
your-
your
Topic.
Pita
What's your
chips.
important?
Pita chips.
Okay,
Isn't
those are. I love pita chips.
that like
Pita
your
chips are
name,
awesome.
your nickname for your sister or some shit?
No, it's my little sister's nickname is Pita Chip.
That's
I still don't
weird.
know why.
Pita
But
Why-
chips are amazing.
pita chips. Pita
Wait,
chips are pretty.
hold up. What kind of
Pita
pita chips are
so
those?
good.
Hold them up. I want to see.
Yeah, hold up.
I
We
do
about
that
to
too.
do some ASMR for this. I'm so. For those listening and watching, if you want to skip like 20 seconds ahead, go for it, because this is about to be real loud.
I don't know. I guess they're like the regular. They're simply naked.
You know which ones
About
are
to be
really
loud,
good?
boys.
Simply naked. Don't
Try
have to live.
no Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's has bomb pita chips with garlic roasted. So good. And hummus. Where's the hummus, man?
You need hummus.
Oh,
You're like getting some heartburn or something.
Man, I think the thing I miss most about this whole like quarantine shit is that like I can't go out and get snacks that I like, or like fast food. That's what I
What?
miss the
what are you
most.
talking about? You can't
Dude,
go snacks you like?
It's such a hassle to go to the store now.
No, I agree.
Man.
But, like, you know, if you wanted like a chip, like some chips, you could. We have a grocery store just across our house.
Yeah,
So-
literally like a 1 minute walk away.
Yeah.
So we could
You
just
literally have a grocery store and a little market.
The market's closed. That market's closed.
Oh, well, never mind.
Hey, that little market's good. Are you talking about the like the 7-Eleven type thing? Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Have you been there for sandwiches?
Mm-mm.
They don't
Oh
make
my-
them anymore. They don't make them anymore though.
Are you
Fire?
They're so fire. Oh my god, little hidden gem. It's
No, that
best.
place used to. I might bleep where we live,
That's
just let you
right.
know. But that place used to make like some of the best Philly cheesesteak sandwiches ever.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
better than Philly cheesesteak, the one by Redwood.
Oh, totally.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Hey, that's
definitely.
pretty good
Okay.
too. That's
Uh,
pretty good too. But they go really heavy on the grease. But I like them. I like
Sure.
grease.
Yeah. I'll take y'all's word on that 100% for sure. Because the one by Redwood was honestly not that great.
Yeah. No,
I mean,
Doug,
it's-
when you're back, if they're still making those sandwiches, we're going there and we're grabbing a couple.
Are you back, Doug, or where are you at?
I'm in San Jose, but I'm gonna be back for a couple days, like next week, and then I'm gonna be back for the whole summer, and I might even be back all of next year because who knows, classes might be online.
Yeah.
It's
No,
crazy.
seriously. And then, unfortunately, Albert is graduating, so I won't be seeing him in person for who knows how long.
Hey, let me get. Wait, hold up.
What's
hold up.
up?
Hey, Albert,
Uh,
where are you
Thumbs
from?
up.
Are you not from around Sonoma,
Thumbs up.
I'm from Modesto.
Modesto? What? That's not
Yeah.
that far.
No, it's not too far, but still, it's a bit of a hassle for us to
So
like,
why do
meet
you
up like
think
that.
you never see him in person again, bro?
I thought I said I won't see him until who knows how long.
You're just like, I'm never gonna go.
Maybe not never, but like in at least the long.
No, it's probably be like at least half a year before I see Albert. It might be like 2 weeks before
Half
we
a
see you.
year.
Damn,
Dude.
dude.
Yeah.
Bro,
And then it's gonna be like 10 minutes probably before I see my brother.
James, I thought we were in a
see
committed
you
relationship.
at least like 7
Yeah.
times.
Oh, this is rough. This is getting awkward online, you guys.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. I spilled fucking alcohol on my
Wait.
phone.
Question. Oh my God.
Wait, isn't it waterproof though? You got the Pixel
Is it-
3, right?
It's not
Alcohol
alcohol
X,
proof.
Yeah, there you go. Albert, question.
Yo,
What are you graduating with? What are you getting?
I'm getting a degree, so that'll be pretty cool. But
Way to be super like vague about it.
A degree?
I'm getting a degree.
Oy.
Hey man, no, I'm just kidding. But what's the focus?
Communications.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Cool. Do you have something in mind of like what you want to do?
Probably something in sports media.
Oh no, no kidding.
Yeah. So hopefully, like being a analyst for like the baseball or football would be pretty sick.
Ooh, join the analyst team. I'm an analyst technically, but not with sports. I'm a search analyst, which is probably way more boring than sports analyst.
That's
That
what it sounds
reminds
like.
me.
I got
Albert,
a-
I think Albert, did I ever give you your Giants ticket?
What? Oh
'Cause remember,
no.
so for one
Yeah,
of our
no.
classes, one of our professors, she's a little famous, enough. She works for the Giants, and I'll just leave it at that. But she allowed us to go to a Giants game with her, and I bought a ticket for me and Albert, but then she paid me back for it. I think she actually overpaid me back for it, but I'm not gonna say anything more about that. I'll keep that money.
Damn.
But
What? What, Jamie?
it was a Giants game.
What were
Yeah,
you
who
saying
were they
more
playing?
about?
Don't worry about it.
Damn. All right.
Yeah, I have Albert's ticket, I think. Still, I'd look for it, but it would make a lot of noise because it's in my
Do you-
desk and that's where
Do
the
you have?
microphone is.
Do you have
Give
my?
me my ticket, bro.
I would like
I'll
a-
mail it to you. The game was last week, so we missed it. Like, it was canceled completely.
Well,
still
I'm
want
still
the
gonna
ticket?
go.
Wait, how?
I was
I
actually,
gotta.
no joke, I was trying to look up to be like, is there any way I can get, like, a rescheduled game for this or something? But no, they won't let me.
I don't know
What?
how that's working because I heard on the news that at least with the NBA, they're trying to figure, or not NBA, with baseball, they're trying to figure out how they're gonna refund everybody with that. Because I guess it's up to the individual teams,
Refund who?
like everybody who's purchased tickets or like season tickets and stuff like that.
So like same with every other like sports group, right?
Yeah, I'd imagine
Kind
like,
of.
it's just up to the.
I mean, I don't think the MLB has had that problem really, because they've just been like, we're just not starting the season, we're delaying the whole thing.
Yeah.
And then I don't know too much about football, but you do, Albert, right? Like, do you know what the whole situation is going to be with the following NFL season?
Well, the thing is, they're kind of still going forward with everything as if, like, the virus
like
isn't
nothing
there.
was going on. Because they just,
yeah,
they
like
just
they still.
had their draft, right?
Yes, they went through with the NFL draft, and so obviously they're not gonna like probably start training camp for a little bit, but they definitely plan to eventually start that and continue with the season. So
And just
Pretty
for
interesting.
context for people watching and listening, it is May 2nd, the day that we're recording this. So some of this information might change by the time it comes out. It's going to come out like a week later. Or if you're listening to like a month later or something, it might be different. Yeah.
Man, you should
lot
know
of,
if you're listening to a month later.
yeah, a lot of sports are obviously, we've all heard this probably, but that they're thinking about doing games without any fans in the stadiums.
I saw.
It's a weird concept, though.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta throw out a little warning on here in case this dies. I might need to switch to my phone because I just realized I left my laptop charger at my friend's place.
Bro.
Nice.
What percentage is your battery at right now? I'm actually
Well,
curious.
it's at 12.
It's a 12. Oh my god.
Dude, you're
It'll
gonna last
last
like
an
another
hour.
2 minutes.
But I have my phone, bro. It's okay.
Dim your brightness all the way down.
Maybe
Yeah, Actually,
I saw the funniest thing yesterday where instead of like playing reruns, they were like playing like actual video game sports on the TV. I was like, this is kind of this is weird.
oh yeah, yeah. Like I saw
What?
them playing NBA 2K20 instead of an actual NBA game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching baseball. It was pretty funny. I was like, what?
Bro,
They're doing this now?
It's like I want technology to get to the point already where it's like you can't tell the difference between a video game player and a normal player. So that way,
guys,
it's just like,
guys,
oh, like, am I watching the real Steph Curry? I can't freaking tell.
did you guys see the horse match for NBA, bro? It was the first.
No, I didn't.
What about a horse mask?
How
Oh,
was
wait.
no
Time they did
the
it-
Wait,
horse
yeah.
match? How was that?
Wait,
Oh.
I saw that.
Fuck! It's
Ah, fuck, I can't see.
No, not horse mask. I think
Horse match.
I think Doug just dropped off because he froze.
Did Doug freeze?
Yeah. Okay, well,
That's unfortunate.
the NBA had like a horse competition, like when you play
What?
horse with people. Yeah. Yeah.
But what was the outcome? Because like I didn't watch it.
I only watched like one or two rounds. It seems like Doug probably watched the whole thing, so he'd be able to speak on it more. But it was pretty funny because I remember watching this talk show with Skip and Shannon, and they were like arguing about the game of horse very seriously, like as if they were arguing like about a game. And I was just like, what the heck is going on right now?
It's just a matter of interest in the moment, you know. It's
Yeah.
like they gotta make it entertaining for people. So
Yeah.
most you can do. Yeah, I didn't see any of that. Ever since they canceled all their games and then the whole thing with Kobe, rest in peace, man.
That
It's
was a
been kind of
sad
like
day, man.
it's been very light with basketball. I haven't really been following too much on that, but I knew they were doing like some kind of one-off things with horse and stuff. But I guess we'll have Doug tell
Yeah.
more about that. But
But I remember me, Doug, and Sam, the one who I've talked about a couple of times, I think, already on this podcast. But we all own a shirt company together, and we will eventually be making a promo video for that. We were gonna have one like up and ready by now, but
it's
just
just hard.
like,
It's hard to work around all these things. With especially because a lot of our members are in different areas. And
Yeah.
the timing, we all have our own lives, and having to figure that all out. Of course, it would be a lot easier to just get everybody on the same page or whatever. But Corona has definitely kind of constricted that ability to be flexible. So it is what it is. But we'll just probably wait this out, and then it'll get easier.
Yeah, and plus it's like it's not just us that's being affected by it. It's basically any YouTube channel. It's any business that's having to deal with this. And it's weird kind of talking about it almost like MilkBox is a business because in some sense we are, despite us not making any money. As of the time of this podcast, we have 11.2 thousand subscribers, and it's like that's actually a pretty significant amount. And it sounds small, but like within 1 week, we have 120 Twitter followers. It's like that's not a lot, but in some
jumped
sense
up
it
a lot.
is.
I
It's
think,
that's
Albert-
1 week.
Albert, you still there? We just lost everybody.
Did we lose everyone that's not on our freaking Wi-Fi? Nice
I
to
have a
you
very,
back.
I have a very interesting story that came out of this.
Okay, let's hear it.
So I was apparently I didn't have Skype downloaded right
I called it. I
Holy
called that.
on my phone, and I went to download Skype, and I put in SK right. I clicked the first thing that was because I thought it was Skype. Yeah, it wasn't Skype. Apparently, I downloaded Scout, which is one of my old dating apps.
Oh damn.
Opened it up. Thought it was Skype. Still thought it was Skype. First thing I saw. Message. I don't know who it was from, but the first message I saw was, "How big?" Question mark.
bruh.
Wait, from how long ago though? Was it like a year? Because you can follow up with that still.
You could, bro. Just quick pick.
I was like, "Oh God." At first, I was like, "What is this weirdo doing on Skype right now?" Like, oh,
Hey, bro,
It's
you
not-
should respond
it's
back.
not
That's
Skype.
not how you start conversations. How big? Send that to the girl. How big?
Yeah, just be like, it's grown since.
It's been like 5 years, bitch. What's he talking about?
Oh, dude.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Goddamn.
Hey, nice. I noticed that you're wearing some of your merch right there. Awesome.
Yeah, baby.
That's dope.
Yeah, that's what it'd be about.
Did you cut the sleeves on your own or not?
Yeah.
Looks like it. Looks like it.
Yeah.
I got one of your stickers. That's how I know about it. I have it on my PlayStation actually.
Mm-hmm. Let's go. I have one of the stickers on my water bottle, and I've had it on there for so long now that the entire sticker is white.
Dude, that's been on there for like a
Nice.
year
And
at least.
It was black. I've had it on there for almost 2 years now, or
Only high quality.
almost 3 years now. Actually, it's been a minute.
How long
But,
has that been going on? You've been doing it for like 3 years or more?
Yeah, I say we like originally started like 3 years ago, but like 3 years ago
took
it
us
was
a while
dumb.
though to actually
Yeah.
start making the shirts. Like we got the stickers super early on for free.
Yeah.
Which was nice.
Yeah.
Are you guys experiencing any like disruption in like I guess production of shirts or anything like that?
I mean, it's the shipping has been taking a while just for me to get like the test shirts, like the samples.
Yeah.
That's
Mine-
taking goddamn forever.
Mostly because of the COVID-19 shit.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
about like demand, like people who are just purchasing and all that?
Well, there's
We haven't-
I'd say
haven't-
there is a
Hey, don't say anything yet, bruh. We haven't even started selling, bruh.
Oh, I didn't know. I'm a lucky one.
Yeah.
I get
Yeah.
merch early.
Here,
All right.
I'll say this: demand is high, production is at an all-time low.
But at the same time, production is an all-time high because we
What?
don't have to. Because everything is automated, so no matter what order comes in, it will be fulfilled. However,
yeah.
it doesn't. However, the time it takes for it to get to your door may vary quite a lot because
That
of
makes
the
sense. Yeah,
COVID-19.
that makes sense. I mean, perfect example of that. We ordered toilet paper just to have an extra roll. We didn't go crazy,
Oh
but
my
we ordered it
God.
from Amazon, and that
You
literally
ordered-
took. Was that?
You ordered one roll.
No, it was
One roll,
a
that's it.
big pack. It was a 24 pack of 4-ply toilet paper for like $13, which is an
Okay,
amazing deal for that. Like normally,
Okay. Yeah, I thought you were saying you ordered one roll. I was like, what the fuck?
Hey,
you
man,
can do that. They
the
sell
softest
one
shit
roll for
ever.
like $3. It's
Feels like a lamb. Feels like you're sitting on lambs.
It got stolen though. Someone straight up stole our toilet paper, like at Amazon's thing or like from UPS.
What? Like
And
from
it wasn't
your
just
door?
that. No. So I also ordered like a giant case of ramen. Great deal on it too. It was like
Yeah.
$10 for a 24 cup. But I'm pretty sure they both got stolen because Amazon contacted me and there's like, yeah, your package might be just like lost. But they gave me tracking numbers for it, and like I know that shit was in San Francisco. And it made it to UPS. Apparently, that's where it like gets cut off. So I'm like, either they lied about getting it to UPS and just took it, or someone at UPS took it. So either way, I'm pretty positive someone stole it and it just didn't get lost. But yeah, so I'm still pissed about that.
I want my Manu-chan. Not fair.
I think my most upsetting thing about that was that it was like a really good deal on both things.
Wow.
But oh well.
What did you get?
It was just
Nothing.
ramen and toilet paper. It was just super cheap. Even normally, it would be considered cheap. Yeah.
All I hear is.
Are you eating pita chips?
Oh, you still hear it?
How about you just lick it?
What
We'll be
the
okay with
fuck
just
is
lick
Albert?
lick the
Albert's doing
outside
like
of
a
it.
pirate
That's
thing where
okay.
he's looking through the bottle.
I was like,
through my bottle.
I hate those. Those mini Coronas. I think they're called Corona. What are they called?
Corona minis, I think.
Ronita.
Coronitas.
That's what it was. Don't buy that. I bought it. They are so unsatisfying. You can drink 6 of those and you're not gonna even feel buzzed.
Here's the funny thing.
Yeah.
So we had a couple people like doing a little construction in our house, and our parents like, hey, like go to the store, get some beers for them. We did that.
I did that.
We got them.
I was
with you though. I was with you. Like I could have equally have been like, hey, that's not the right thing. We bought Coronitas, and they are just so small.
That was funny because these guys are all construction workers too. So that's
Yeah.
hilarious. They just laughed at us like, "What the
With
fuck
good
is this?"
reasoning. Yeah.
Like some party men just want a beer at the end of the day of work. I show up with, "Here you go, have the rest of this in a Coronita."
Hey, at least a lot of construction workers don't get like beer from the people they work for, though. So.
That's true. That's true. Good guys. Very good
What
guys.
the fuck is Doug drinking?
Doug, are you
What?
still doing
Moonshine.
construction work or not? I'll let him finish this. Jesus Christ, you're all gonna do it? I guess I'll do it too.
I had nothing left in mine. There was like a drop or two.
I just finished mine.
I'm currently not working construction because honestly, it was a lot of fun, and I love working with y'all dad. Working with your guys' dad was awesome. Young.
Yeah.
Way.
How
love-
is that? Because we're his sons. It's different.
I'd imagine it was terrible.
No, it was great. It was great. Honestly, your guys' dad low-key treated me like a little young boy that isn't his son, but like, kind of close to that same area. Like a friend of his son. Like I wasn't like a random person or anything. He would like help me out and shit. And it was really dope. It was
From
great.
what I hear, he was actually like fairly protective of you in a few situations. One that I won't talk about, but because I probably just shouldn't now that I think about it. But oh well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What kind of work did he have you doing? Like what were your like your big projects that you did?
I had a lot of big projects, honestly. I mean, everything was almost a big project to me because like the entire situation, or not situation, the entire job, as of at least when I was working with you guys' dad, it was like a huge job. It was like literally like a 5-story building. I can't really say more than that because of the thing that I signed.
Yeah.
But it's like very, 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 very nice building that we have to do here, and I hadn't really worked on a place like that yet because it was complete not only redesigned but like restructured. Like everything was redone versus my other things were just like upkeep type things. And that job was like the first one that was really like, all right, we're like completely redoing this fucking place. like it was some serious shit. So yeah, I mean, your dad helped me on I was late one day, for an instance, and
Damn, bro, you were late. Oh
yeah,
I
it
would
was
have
just one
fired
day I showed up like kind of extra late, and I showed up
like
yeah, I showed up. It was like probably like an hour late,
probably still.
and nah.
That's what he claims.
Yeah, he's making
Nah.
sure you would. You show up super high or something. Like, I'm ready to work.
Yeah, I showed up, and your dad, helped me out, bruh. And he's like, all right, just go to work. I won't say anything. So I went to work, didn't say anything. But like at the same time, bro, like I was a hard ass fucking worker when I was like doing that shit. Like I would make up
jacked during that. Like you were really fit with your arms, dude.
Yeah, bruh. I lost all the weight. I gained all the weight, like gained muscle.
It's the best thing. Yeah,
it was lit.
Sure.
I was on my shit every fucking day. Like even if I was late, I was there, and I was gonna like go harder if I was late. So like it wasn't like I'm just slacking all the time or anything. It was more of like a, you know, if I'm late, I'm gonna work harder. If I'm early, I'm not gonna work as hard. But you know.
Interesting work ethic.
even in LA. But
Yeah.
that's the thing about that kind of job. It's like it's very satisfying because like no matter how many hours you put into it, like if you have that mindset, you're gonna feel the benefit of it like on your body. Like you feel sore, feel good, you feel like you did a hard day's worth of work, and yeah, you get jacked when you're doing it. I think a lot of the products when I was working a little bit more with him were like, I remember like having to like literally lift up like hundreds of pounds worth of like fucking hoses and shit, and like at the end of the day, man, you just like your body's all toned, you feel good, you feel like you did a lot of shit. Like it's just good work. It's a good feel, and a lot of respect to those people. Hopefully I think they're going back to work on Monday, the majority of them, so that's pretty tight.
Really? This Monday?
This Monday, yeah. It was on the news. So they're allowing some parts of the industry to really start coming back, and construction is going to be one of those. So, good for those guys to get back out there.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but Albert, you do a little bit of like, is it technically construction that you do, or is it more just like kind of, I guess like touching up problems with houses? I don't really know how to describe it.
It's more like touching up. Yeah, like I built a fence, which is really fun. On my grandma's old property.
It's not for a company. It's kind of just like a little side thing that you do, right?
No. No, it's just like for either if my dad needs help or like for family friends. I just go around and do stuff.
Because I know a buddy of ours, I think he wanted to almost like recruit you for his company that he had. Like he has a small construction company.
Yeah, he definitely did.
But that clearly didn't lead anywhere.
No. Yeah.
We Albert and we've known each other for about 2 years now, and I don't know, I must have had at least 5 classes with you. I think we're on like 7 classes though at this point.
Glasses?
Are you talking about how many dates we've been on, James?
If that's what you want to call them, then sure. I wouldn't.
Hey, back off.
Did he put out? Did he put out?
I've been on way more dates. I've been on way more dates with Jamie, bro.
Okay.
He puts out on the first night, so
well,
if he didn't,
you're not really wrong.
You've been cheated. You've been cheated, right?
He's been to third base with me so many times. He kind of just runs around all the bases.
It's like that goddamn scene from Sonic the Hedgehog where he's just running around all the fucking bases. That's me.
Yeah.
Man, you're just the teeth, bro.
You're not wrong. Oh, God. Yeah. I forget, Doug, when are you officially graduating from college? Because me and Albert, it's in what, like 2 weeks, technically, Albert? Like, it's really goddamn close.
Yeah, like 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Like,
wait, you guys are both officially done in 2 weeks?
Well, for me, done is a loose way of saying it because I'm still going to be in college like the next year.
Brad?
But no, just for credentials. But I could hypothetically, because I'm getting a bachelor's in communications.
Okay. Yeah, honestly, like, I mean, for me, I'm in the middle of switching majors because I was a business major, and I'm like, fuck that shit, because all I've been doing is memorizing fucking words that I don't give a fuck about. So I'm like, all right, whatever. Fuck that shit.
It depends what you want to do. It depends what you want to do. Because I felt like, because I was a business major too, and like a lot of that shit, at least when I initially started in like the business industry, didn't really apply to what I was doing. I was working at banks, and none of that really applied until like I finally got into the marketing industry, and a lot of those old ass terms actually came back up and were relevant. So it depends what you're doing.
Yeah. I mean, like, for me personally, I am the type of dude or type of guy. I guess same shit.
No, not the same shit. Different identity, man.
I'm basically saying like, I don't want to talk to the man. Like,
Okay.
So
You want to talk to the woman?
yeah. But
Uh,
like I'm switching my major to industrial design, right? Which is more of like basically industrial design is like you can design. It's not essentially buildings, but like area spaces or products or something like that. Basically, it's everything except for designing a fucking building. So it's everything besides being an architect. So I'm going with that. But I mean, my main thing that I want to do is what I've already started with Jaime and a couple of our other friends, Procreate, the clothing line. That is
Yeah.
my number one thing that I am working on that I want to make work to make me be able to live my life happily for the rest of my life and do what I want because that is what I want to do. So I'm putting all of my effort and energy into that, and that is the main thing I'm doing. That alone, because that is the goal, that is the dream, that is the way.
That's good.
I feel like I'm almost
Know the way.
piggybacking off of Doug's whole like I guess ideology on kind of what he wants to do with his future. It's one of those things where it's like, okay, if I could make enough money hypothetically from like the shirt company and like YouTube itself, it's like, assuming it was like the appropriate amount to compared to what I'd want to do for another actual job, it's like I'd probably do those other two options, like this and Procreate. Um, and it's another thing. It's like, as you can kind of tell, audience, like the people that we have here, it's like we're all fairly different in what we did, like academically. Um, I guess the one I'm probably the most similar with is oddly Albert. And out of all the people I kind of want to bring onto MilkBox, he's the one I've known the least, like the shortest amount of time. Like Sam, I've known 3 years. Noah, I've known, I want to say 5 years now. Doug, it's like 8 years, 7 years.
Right? It's endless for us, dog.
Yeah.
I've known you since birth. Don't matter when we met.
Yeah, it's like most of the people I want to bring on I've known for like at least 6 years.
I'm a
So it's
baby.
like I'm not just bringing on anyone here, but it's like I've worked with Albert before. We had the same majors, had a ton of classes together, and
Same
we have like
both
similar
sides.
interests. And I think it speaks for itself right now. Like the four of us, we seem to be doing pretty well together right now on a podcast, despite most of you guys
Agreed.
meeting for the first time, like
Although
a minute
although
before the
I
podcast.
gotta bring this up. I gotta bring this up
Bring it up. Bring it up.
we are MilkBox. Albert, what the fuck is vanilla milk?
Bro.
Where?
Yeah.
Albert, that video is gonna haunt you as long as you're part of this channel.
Watch me be like famous one day, and then
You're gonna be
someone's
like,
gonna
"What is milk?"
interview me about something I was in. They're like, "So, what was that whole vanilla milk thing?" And it's gonna ruin my career.
We gotta have you try every single milk flavor there is out there, so that you are educated on our channel. You gotta know what vanilla milk is.
I'm only educated on chocolate milk.
That's
I wanted to do a video where like we
Aren't
try
we all
different
educated
types
on
of
that?
milk. Like,
We should be.
Yeah.
That's for
Comes
sure.
Try
chocolate
different types of
cows.
milk. Like dark chocolate milk and light chocolate milk and like regular chocolate milk. And then just like barely
Banana
chocolate milk and then just straight milk and like say if it's chocolate or not.
Do you mean vanilla?
What the fuck?
Okay. That should have me laughing so hard.
I had a lot of people laughing really hard. Yeah, I just uploaded a video today, filming of this podcast, of me going on Omegle. That was actually a school assignment, but it was just like, this is actually kind of funny and like entertaining. I'm just gonna double it up as doing it as a MilkBox video.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like, it's stuff like that, or it's just like, it's like we got to taste test a bunch of milk now for Albert between chocolate milk. And it's just like, I want to do more freaking MilkBox videos. That's as simple as that. It's like, for MilkBox, there's gonna be at least a video like once a freaking week, unless something major happens. And even then, it's like during this whole quarantine, we're still doing a podcast. Damn it.
Wherever we shell out, man.
Yeah.
Yes. All right.
Did you know
Go ahead.
that chocolate milk is a total protein?
What do you
I
mean
can't
total?
I can't
What?
trust anything you say about milk at this point.
No, because
What do you mean
it has
total?
all.
What do you
Yeah,
has
wait, what the
all-
fuck is a total protein?
It has all 9 amino acids your body. That's what it means.
Oh,
You-
actually, I
You
did
know what
know
it doesn't have? You know what it doesn't have?
What?
It doesn't
Woman,
have
I don't know.
tears. This here is a product that helps you delay your side effects from drinking too much. Here, take cheers for whenever you drink too much.
Drink too much chocolate milk?
Alcohol.
that.
That was a little yeah. Also, not sponsored by Cheers. There we
Thanks
go.
for putting that in.
Oh, yeah. No, the only
Corona.
sponsor of this first podcast is Procreate itself.
Yes.
We talked way more about that than I honestly thought we would.
Sharpie, make your mark on the world.
Shout out to Sharpie. I'm gonna tweet them now. It's over.
If they don't tweet us back, I'll be super mad.
All right, I think it's about time we wrap things up. Go follow us on
Ooh.
Twitter, I guess, at MilkBox. I think
Follow,
it's at
follow,
MilkBox
like,
official.
comment.
And we might have Instagram by the time this comes out, but don't really bother looking for it. That's going to be its own separate thing when we announce it. But yeah, we're finally getting on social media, which is nice. And hopefully this podcast will be available on SoundCloud, Spotify, iTunes, Google Play Music, and Podcast Addict. I'm going to be working on getting that on all of them. It's a bit more work than you'd think. So if you're watching this on YouTube, for now, that is probably the only way you can get it. But within a month, I guarantee you it'll be on the other services as well.
Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah. So thanks for
Sounds
watching,
good.
everyone. This was the first official. What was the name? Milk carton or milk?
Crate. Oh my.
Milk crate.
You're fired, dude.
Bro.
Thanks for
Come
you're
on,
fired
Mike.
and the creator and owner.
Doug's the new GM, CEO.
We passed ownership.
Yeah, thanks for watching the first Milk Crate podcast.
Yes. Thank you all.
Woo!
Woo!
Woohoo!
Yeah.